Hi ninjas and welcome back to my channel. We are going savory today, and today's recipe is actually inspired by one of my dear friends by the name of Sabine. She used to make these really nice lamb kebabs in my previous workplace, and we used to relish them. This recipe is a take on one of her recipes, and I've used a mixture of many spices that bring this together. We are making lamb koftas, which we're going to be using on these skewers. We're going to have it with some naan and some mint chutney, a little bit of pickled onions. It's going to be absolutely delicious. It's perfect for a family serving or a gathering. It's also yummy as leftovers for later. But I think I'm going to just stop yapping and we can just start what is this called? What are we doing? Yeah, we can just start cooking. So to start off the recipe, we are going to soak our skewers. Now I've used these wooden skewers. You want to soak them in water because as you cook them, they will not burn if they're wet. But if you cook them regularly without soaking, it is going to completely burn on your grilling pan. So at least an hour prior before you start cooking, make sure you soak them. To get started with the kebab mixture, we want to roast our dry spices. I've got cumin, coriander, cardamom, black peppercorns. You can see Kashmiri pearl chilies and a bay leaf. I want to warm this up until I can smell it. You can hear how I said warm. That's how much I want it. I want it to be warm. And I want this to basically get warm so that the oil starts releasing. I want to then cool it down completely, and I'm going to grind it until it's a powder. So this is what it looks like once you've ground it up completely, and we're going to add this into our mixture. Now, to make our kebab mixture, we need a whole bunch of ingredients, but it's important that you prep them ahead of time because once you start mixing things together, your hands are going to get dirty and you've got to use your hands to make this. So in my bowl, I've got fried onions, which I have chopped up quite coarsely. I've got some besan flour or gram flour. I've got paprika, I've got garam masala, fresh coriander, mint, ginger garlic paste. And now I'm going to be adding in the spice mixture that we just ground, all of it. And we want to just stir this around using our hands. So I'm going to add my lamb mince. It's important that you have some fat on your lamb, and you can see the white marbling of the fat here. This is what's going to make a really nice melt in your mouth kebab. Add some salt, and now we want to just mix this all up together. Halfway through the mixing, you want to add 1 whole egg, or you could add 2 egg whites as well. And then you want to add a teaspoon of ghee. If you like it spicy, you could add some green chili at this point as well. So we want to knead it until it comes together, but also until you've broken up the mince completely and you can feel that it's all smooth if you smash it together. So once your mixture is combined, you want to take a good amount, and you can see what I'm doing basically. You just want to attempt to get it on a skewer, like so. So I'm going to serve these kofta kebabs, whatever you want to call it, with a pickled onion relish, so to say. It's really not complicated. All you need is onions, salt, and lemon juice, and that's about it. But I'm going to be adding some green chili in it because I want a little bit of spice. Okay, let's go. So when you're cooking kebabs or koftas, you don't want to oil the pan. You want to oil the meat, and you want to oil it really well. So I'm going to drizzle each skewer with a bit of oil. While it's still hot, just squeeze it with some lime. You can serve the kofta or the kebab as it is right now, but I want to smoke it. So what I've done is I've got a piece of coal that I've heated over the gas, and you can see that it's hot. It's smoking hot, okay? I'm gonna add this literally over here on the side. Be careful because it's smoking hot. And on the coal, what I want to do is I'm gonna take a tablespoon or a teaspoon of the ghee, and you can see the smoke that starts coming out, and we just cover it. We don't waste that ghee that we poured over the hot coal. We pour it over the kebabs. This is my lamb kofta. Now I've served it with a little bit of mint chutney. I've got a recipe for Bombay street style sandwich mint chutney, which you can check up on the blog. I'm serving it with some lacha paratha, but you can serve it with naan, garlic naan, roti, chapati, anything honestly. But would you look at that? I mean, it looks so inviting. I'm really looking forward to eating this. So without any wasting time situation, first I'm gonna have it without the sauce, and then I'm gonna try one with the sauce. Okay. You guys, do not overcook the kebabs. Do not. These are just like, okay, let's try some with the sauce now. I mean, it doesn't matter with the sauce, without the sauce. You can taste the smokiness. It feels like I've done this in a tandoor oven when we actually haven't. Onion on my hand. When I actually haven't. This is a very neat way to make tandoori items at home when you don't have a tandoor oven. Using coal, using some ghee, some oil. Honestly, so good. So obviously, because we have to try it with the sauce as well. My happy food dance. I swear to you guys, this is such an easy way to make tandoori items at home. You don't need a fancy oven, nothing. Literally a little bit of coal, a little bit of ghee, heat it up, and this tastes like you've been slaving for hours when you actually have not. It's all got done in one bowl, super fast. It's got a bit of spice to it, so you could reduce the paprika if you want, reduce the red chili, or add a bit more green chili. It's completely up to you. But it's so yummy. I'm gonna have another bite. Okay. This is how I make my lamb kofta. Honestly, it's one of the most heartiest meals. It's so comforting, a fantastic throw together, and you know, no. This is how I make my lamb kofta, you guys. Honestly, this is such a family-friendly dish because you can get people to help you, put the meat on the skewers. You could even do this over a grill or a barbecue outdoors if you have one. This was an easy way to get those char coal flavors and the tandoori element going, but it's a hack. I would say it's a hack, but it's honestly so delicious and it's so moist. The fat in the meat is a must. You must have a fatty lamb mince and you must add that ghee into it. That's what adds the moisture and keeps the kebab really tender. You do not overcook this. I'm saying it again because if you do, it's going to become rubbery and then you're going to hate it and then you're going to tell me, Anika, the kebabs were and well, I said that. Now I can't say that anymore. We're going to take it out. Anyway, okay. Anyway, so that's about it. I'm going to stop yapping. I have a whole lot of kebabs to get back to, so I'm just going to say stay tuned for the next episode. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be a take on a classic, and it's going to be really, really yummy. Until then, positive ninja vibes.